Hello, hello, hello. Don't have any sound again. Let's see if it catches up. And are we online? Can you hear me okay? How's that? Is that any better? Maybe. Well, let's just turn that on mute. I don't want to hear myself. Right, we have that one up and running. We have this one up and running. Yeah. Just to refresh this, we're just going to give it a couple of minutes. Just let it all settle. Let it all settle. Definitely have sound. As you can see, I'm in the Riverside Inn. Yes, I had to say it like that because I watched back last night's live stream. And the amount of times that I called it the Riverwood Inn is shocking. Because it's not the Riverwood Inn. It is the Riverside Inn. And we just need to make sure we get it right every night tonight. Make sure I say it correctly every time. And as you can see, I'm in the Riverside Inn kitchen with Arthur, who has been very busy today with a couple of updates. Haven't you? Like, get off the counter. That would help. Yes, let's move you somewhere. I need you out of the way, buddy. Come on. He's going to escape. I know this man's going to escape. Stay there, Arthur, while we update. So the two pictures that were here, I've moved, and the ones that were on the sides, I've moved and put them here. Arthur then decided to update the menu. So we now have today's special of roasted chicken with spicy beetroot. And soup of the day is creamed beetroot and carrot. And the jacket potatoes with salmon and beetroot is a new recipe. It's the one that we highlighted in last night's stream and we updated the description of. And he does kind of have a beetroot obsession because every single one of these has beetroot in it. I thought I'd just emphasise the law a little bit. So that's what we've done. So I haven't done anything else. When I popped on earlier, I just wanted to update this because I wasn't really happy with just them over the door. I think there he goes again on the counter. Other than that, I have changed the colour of the sign. And I had to come on, because with me calling it Riverwood all night, I had to come on and make sure I actually called it the right thing. I double checked it. And then I thought, well, I'll change the colour of that one. So, what we're up to now is continuing with all of these. The first project being finishing off the planning office. So, we're down here, ready to finish this. And decorate it. And it seems quite glum and gloomy. But I'm hoping I can get some stairs in here. I know, shocking. I'm going to try and get stairs in this small space. But I was thinking if I go here, I should be able to do this. And we need a piece of wood. Because we can't put windows in here, so I could put the map on this side and put the staircase on this side. Well, I was hoping. Let's go like that. So we've got a problem. This is not big enough for a kitchen, a bed and all that stuff, so we could make it double offices. I mean, he is living pretty much next to a bunch of houses, so whoever the planning office is, this is just an office. And what we need to do now is let's go and try and make things a little bit lighter in here. Let's just put all these up here like this. We're going to go like that, get rid of this. Oh no, we're going to put a bookshelf in there, like we always do when we've got funny stairs. So, let's get a bit more. Let's get a bit more office stuff in. Shouldn't really take that long because we're not putting houses in. Well, we're not putting a living space in. It should be a lot easier to decorate. So let's get some. We want a decent chair. Let's go with blue. Sure, at least we can put this here. And we can put a blue chair. Maybe a stool. Would be great if I picked the stool. I'll put it on this side, or maybe we put two. Now, what else can we put in here? Apparently not a lot. Let's get rid of all this. And plant pot, candle. I'm thinking of what else we can put. Will that go in an item frame? Let's see, why not? Yeah, we could do that. Just scatter some, like they've got certificates everywhere. Maybe we change them to the other ones. Okay. I'm actually looking for a map. Mm-hmm. Just leave that like that. No, we don't. No, we don't want that. We want the head. Okay. Now, that does look a little bit weird, that window up there now. So let's get a slab. Yeah, let's just do this. And now I want one of you, and a chain. This is quite a tall. Do one on this side. That might be too low. It might be too low, I don't know. What do we think? Too low. Let's just go like this. So there's lights in here. Maybe we could put chest of drawers here. Now, I want a picture on this wall. Or do we want more of these scattered about? So I'm thinking okay, I'm thinking more paperwork and things. Okay, there we go. Could put that there. Is that the only picture? Okay, we'll put that like that. I am also thinking though we might need. Let's get rid of you. Let's get rid of all this. I think we're going to need a lectern and a book. Let's put that in there. And how about that? We'll just leave that there like that. And a plant maybe. Go like that. Maybe we can put a bit of carpet down. We were doing blue, weren't we? Okay, let's leave that like that. Some blue curtains. Blue curtains. Do we go all varying shade of curtains? Okay, so we've got a mixture of blue things in here. I might put candles just to give a bit more blue. And light them. Here we go. How's that for an office? We're good? Yep. Okay, let's get down here done. I don't know. No, it's definitely working. Right, so when you come in here, we want books, cases, all up here on this side, fill it in. What I'm also thinking is paperwork. Now, how am I getting a big map on here? It's that picture, isn't it? Is it going to be nice to me? don't know if I want it. No, it's got to be like that, hasn't it? I don't think it's big enough. Cause... Okay, we'll leave that for a minute because we want to get a desk in. Down here I want a different colour. So, and I want... I don't know, do we continue with the blue? Goes with this grey tone. I'm thinking if we do this, put this on this side. I think we have to have that like that. Let's see, what else can we do? Put some... Can we put bookcases there? Yes, we can. So... What can we put on this side though? Some shelves. No. Apparently we can't put any shelves. Can't put any shelves right on this line here. So, let's just do that. Can we get any paperwork on these? Let's try and get some small things. Yeah. How's everyone in chat? How are you doing? Are you good? Is the volume okay? Am I speaking loud enough? Because I feel like I don't actually have a voice today. Seems to be very quiet. Everyone okay? Okay, thank you. So I accidentally burnt my fingertips tonight and I don't know how. I think it was hot water and a scourer when I was cleaning out a metal pan. Or I've actually took something out of the oven and not actually responded to it, but my fingertips are really hurting me. And it's a good job I don't need them to press buttons. Okay, we're going with that. Now I do want trapdoors, and I want to try and keep it lighter. How's that? I can't get up the stairs. Really? I thought I could. Is that interfering? If so, we're putting a picture or a couple of something. I don't know what we're doing, but if I go out here, sure, why not? I don't know if Do I need to really do this? Right, so if we go over, let's just put this like that. Right, let's just go over this way. and then go. Well, that didn't work. It's because we're going the wrong way. Right, we're off the map now. Okay, if we turn this way. Okay, let's just put these in. Got to imagine where I'm putting them though. Is that right? And we do it again, but is it going this way? I don't know if that's right. Well, now I'm in the wrong spot. Okay. Where are we? Cobble Corner. And here we are. Now looking at that, I don't think that goes there. Would that have gone here? Yes. So I know I need to go a different way. But I'm going to use this map to try and figure out which way that is. I don't know. Is it this way? Ah. Let's go this way. I'll figure it out, don't worry. I think that's it. How about we just leave that like that? Yeah? Well, now I need a painting, so I'm going to put that there. Maybe I can put a chest of drawers here. Although we do need chairs. Let's just put a bookcase there. And chairs. Okay. So we have a bit of let's take maybe that one out. And that one. So we can at least put in a plant, some candles again, make it very similar to the one upstairs. And another chest maybe. Let's put a plant on this one. And some candles here. Let's light the candles. Apparently I'm not. No. 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 Fixed it. Yeah, let's try and not set fire to the furniture again. Oh, we need a plant. Let's go for a tree. Nice and bushy tree. There we go. Now we need some curtains. The joys of curtains. Oh, we could go with a banner. I think it needs to be the curtain, doesn't it? Because it's only got the one window and... That'll do. Right, so the office is an office. I can't get out of here. Do you know what? I don't know. Can we get the stair here? Nope, that's not going to work, is it? Oh well. Okie dokie then. Let's go that. It's very, very cramped. Oh, we need to put something here. Let's see. Let's put a book in a thingy-me-bob. Maybe we could actually get some more. Let's go with that one. Maybe this one. I'll do. Like to walk out of here, please. Right, let's get something above this door. Right, we want one of you. I want a chain. I want something above the door. Or at least make something out of the door. Let's go like this. Going to put these up here like this. I'm wondering, could we get some... Where about the picture? Where's the pictures? Painting, please. Right, so I want something called signs and paperwork and... Why would you do that to me? Oh, God. There we go. And maybe we can put a plant pot. Let's get a tree. Can we put one here? Can't put it on here, can I? Because there's slabs. Okay, we're going to do that then. Let's do the same again on this side. Now, signs. Now, I think we're just going to call this the Freyburgh Planning Office until we can think of a different name. Hello and welcome. Thank you very much for joining. What was I looking for? Signs. Let's see if I can get my voice back. Oh, okay. So 1, 2, 3. Now you've got to put up with me typing again. So go like this. That didn't look like it. It apparently is. Now we want planning. And office. Now we want some colour, i.e. white, because it's a boring office. There we go. Now to decorate the outside, because you know it has to look pretty. Can't have it looking not like the rest of the town. So we need to get it to look pretty. So we're going to get you and a shelf and some, not the doors, we want the trapdoor. Okay, we want to put you there. You're not going to go there, are you? Oh, that's why I didn't pick it. We're going to go like this. And what flowers should we get? Let's get the blue ones. Match the blue ones on the inside. So that's these two. Maybe we can put a pot on the top. And put you in there. Now, obviously we can't have a window there. I mean, we can put the poor thing in here, but I don't think it's going to be seen much. And I don't think it's going to work. No, it's not going to go in there, so let's just put this in. Put a pot on top. Put you there, and just put the trapdoors on. We can just leave that, that's fine. Now we can do the same again. But we'll put you there. And a light. Okay, so that's pretty much that decorated. Don't know if we could put anything up here. Could we put another one up here? What? No! Let's go with that instead. Okay, that's that done. banging into all the roofs now. So that's the planning office done. And it's now time to start thinking about these houses. I want to start with this one in the middle. So we want you and we want you. Yeah, yeah, that would be good. I know I'm a bit quiet tonight, but I think I'm losing my voice. But you don't really need me to talk. We're just putting walls up. We're continuing with the planning. I've already told you about Arthur's escapades, his menu updates, the updated menu in general. He really does like his beetroots. We are putting these... Oh, okay. Yeah, it won't matter. That won't matter. Plus, we've got a hole. We can put a window there. And then close this one back up. There's a reason for that. Obviously, stairs. Excuse me. Let me just have a quick drink of my coffee before it does go cold totally. Wow, it's already cold. It didn't take long, did it? Right, so we've got those walls in, so we want I want to try you for here. Now, I don't know how's this going to work. Do we want it bigger? We do really, don't we? So what if we go... Don't know. No, it definitely needs to be out here, but I'm thinking we need some stairs. Just to finish that off, but it does mean these windows are going to be these windows going to be really weird. Let's put the floor in. Yeah, we definitely need to do it. Let's go like this. Let's just put all the walls in. We'll work out the windows and what space we have once we've got everything in place. Okay, now we need, not you, put the roof on. do believe this was the colour we were going for, I think. Because it is in front of that dark roof there. And I think the other houses near at the other end of the town are this colour as well. I do need a slab. And I also need not you. You. So this is the first house of this narrow street with its walls up. So what would you want me to do? Do you want me to fill in all the walls and everything and then we do a major decoration stream tomorrow? I mean, that is an option. Or we can do each house individually. I mean, I'm good with either. I'm not. Get all the walls up first so that we can then decorate. Well, I know for a fact we need you, so let's get just that block. Yeah, just put all the walls in first of all the buildings. Well, yeah, I can do that. If that's what you would like, I will do that. It will definitely give us a sense of what we're actually building and playing with. And space and the windows and such. Okay, so that one, let's see, what we'll do is we'll do the outer frame of all of them. I'm just going to do this. I was hoping that I wouldn't have to turn it all the way. But it looks like I might have to. Right, these can't do that. Right, so I need to have a look at the other houses. Did I put stairs in those other houses? Where are we? Here we go. Let's have a look at this one. There's no stairs, there's ladders. Now, did I do that with all of these? Really do like this area. Nope, they've all got ladders. Okay. Let's go walk back, take in the view of the town. Check the wheels are still on the cart. Yes. What we'll do is we'll walk through the market, heading in this direction towards the Riverside Inn. I nearly slipped. You nearly got me. All the way around the bakery. This is what we're going to have to do next. To the start of this very, very narrow street. Look, I mean, it's going to be so good looking up at these houses. And we're definitely going to have to get a tree in there. Something's going to have to go in there and there. But obviously we can't put stairs in these smaller houses. So it's ladder time. So we can have the kitchen, we can have a little bit of seating and maybe take the seating upstairs. I don't know. So let's put a door in. Trouble is I don't know what yeah, okay, let's put it there. put a door in. And do I need the slab now? What was I using the slab for? Oh, the roof. We'll get that when we need it. What I do want is some glass. Now, which ones do we want to go with? Normal? Just normal glass, yeah? Okay, let's go upstairs. Apparently I can't get up the stairs. The ladders. So what we can do is put... It's going to be looking at a roof. I don't think we want that there. And that's going to be looking at a roof. So I think the windows have to stay on the sides. Of this particular house anyway. I'm going to put a window up here. Or I would. Just going to go like that. Seal them off. Because it's not tall enough for me to... What's the word? It's not tall enough for me to really put something on this. I mean, we could try it. I don't know, I suppose. We can always put some more ladders up. But maybe do a slight attic. Maybe we'll stick some kids up here. I mean, it should be easy enough to do. We're just continuing in that. And you can get in, it's just going to be very tight. So I think we have to fill this up. This, I mean, maybe we could put some bookcases in. Yeah, it's going to be a very tight, small, tiny house, but we're okay with working with tiny houses. We're good at that. Fit as much as you can in. Now, let's start doing the framing for this one then. See, this one has a lot more room on the bottom. Hi, welcome. Yeah, we're just filling out all the walls for the houses. We've completed the planning office. It is just an office, there's no living space there, but they live next door to all these houses. So maybe somebody from here is working there, or maybe two people, because there's two offices. There's one upstairs and downstairs. Yeah, Arthur's updated his menu. Did you like the description? Did you find that funny? Yeah, he does have an unhealthy obsession with beetroot. Even more now that we've updated the menu. No, Herbert and Philmont are not back yet. We really do need to get them in. Get them home. Restock the shops. I mean, we've got the cauldron shop. I am wondering if I should just put a witch in there. I wouldn't mind coming up with some name for the witch. But put a witch in there. I mean, it's on peaceful. She's not going to be able to throw anything at me. It's just I don't know. Don't ever want to be listening to the cackling of a witch, but then I thought, hang on a minute. So I'm trying to set up the overlays for the Xbox via Streamlabs console, so that we can have all the bells and whistles on. But I don't actually really want them. I don't want the chat showing on the screen of the videos when we put them up, or anything like that. So it might be I just only have the alerts setting, so that when new followers come on, at least those things come up on the screen. But I don't want it all messy and everything else that comes with it. So, and I've like I said, I'm new to streaming. I'm new to doing it the way that I'm doing it as well. It's not something that's done by others. Everybody uses Java. Everybody uses all the building programs that all the mods that can come in. Don't get me wrong, my new laptop, I did test it yesterday. It can run Java Minecraft, but I'm so used to playing with a controller. I really struggled with the keyboard and that. So unless I get a mouse for it, or I sort of get another controller for the laptop, I don't think I'm going to be using the Minecraft Java anytime soon. It might be something I have to work towards, of transitioning over maybe slowly. But right now my focus is on this world on my Xbox. It's easier for me to stream every night via my Xbox than it is via the laptop and the PC, because you need all the other stuff that comes with it, a microphone, mice, all that lot. And I'm enjoying the way that I'm doing it. So it's in creative. I can play creative all day long. I mean, I can play Let's Plays and I can do the hardcore. I don't do it very well, and I die repeatedly. That's why I think when I do get to that stage of doing that, it's going to be a blooper reel before anything else. But I just like to be creative. I just like the nice, relaxing, chilled out time that I can play. Just get some windows in. I'm not putting a window there. Okay. Now we need the stairs back, don't we? Okay. Yeah, I'm just like, I just want to chill, relax, build. Maybe I can inspire somebody to do something with their live streams or their builds in general. I just want to just come on, enjoy chatting to you all, have a chilled out stream, being creative, which is primarily what I like about Minecraft, that you can just build all these huge villages and just castles and farms, and I like doing that, but I don't like the hassle of playing survival while doing it, or hardcore and it's just me dying on repeat. So I know that's a skill issue. My son said it all to me all the time. It's a skill issue, mother. Now, I wasn't supposed to do that like this, so I'm really annoyed with myself that I didn't notice. Did any of you spot the problem? If you watched last night's live stream, which you can do on here, on Twitch, on YouTube, YouTube has got a little bit of lore and descriptions updated to it, so it's a bit of a story time as well. But did any of you noticed how many times I called Riverside Inn Riverwood? Hi, welcome. I can't believe how many times I said Riverwood in that video last night. I was shocked. I'm like, but it's not called that. It is Riverside Inn. It's a Riverside Inn. I need to get that to stick. So I need one of you. Let's go like this. And go, no, there. Why don't you have a stair there? Oh, we were waiting until we got to this bit, weren't we? Yeah. Joins on. Definitely is a 3. Because it's odd. Okay, we've got the framing for this one. Not quite. Got to get up here and do this bit. And go in there and do it up here as well. And glass for the windows. Do I? I think we do. And I think we can add... Oh, can we? We're going to keep the floor... Unless I don't like it. No, I don't like it. They can have all the different floors on the lower floor. Right, let's get that rid of that. We don't want that. And we'll just go like this for now. And give it a door. Are you sure you want me to continue it like this and not do all the individual houses? You want to see all the houses with walls and windows in and roofs? Is that what you're telling me? Yeah. Okay. Well, before I start filling in the walls of the next couple of buildings, it is coming up to an hour. I'm going to take a quick break. It'll only be a couple of minutes. Don't go anywhere. Be right back. Oh, I'm back. Oh, the weather needs to stop changing on me. That's what it is. Finish my coffee. How are we all doing? Are we still here? Yes, you are. You lovely people. You have a question. What is your question? Clips. I've done 3. And no, I don't edit the videos, so this live stream will be all going over to YouTube. Breaks and all unedited. I don't do none of that. I did have to edit, I think it was a couple of nights ago, I had to edit because it needed an update, and it was, for some reason, it was really slow, and I have the fastest internet in the world, and that update just was appalling. And it's, as soon as I pressed live, the Xbox screen was up there for about 10 minutes, so I took those 10 minutes out. But other than that, it's still unedited. I haven't done anything else to them. I generally don't edit anything, so what you see is what you get. I mean, obviously at some point I might start editing some things and putting little videos together, or maybe just, you know, separately build something out in the middle of nowhere and just record that and not do a live stream of it. But I really want the live stream and all the videos for Witch Haven to be a full account of what's built. I don't really want to edit them. Well, that's not what we're doing. Where's the stone? There we go. I want that one stone. Yeah, I know, it's not the usual thing, way things are done. How's this broken? Is it because I'm not doing it right? What's going on with this pad? There we go. That was a little bit strange. It might be because I burnt my fingers. I technically don't use the fingertips, it's fine. Right, we put the door at an angle on this one, haven't we? Yeah, because we want some room. To decorate outside. Maybe put a little table and chairs and a bit of clutter. Because we do have to do some kind of overhaul to all these streets, make them fully decorated, you know, things like carts. I need to do another run round with the carts, the lamp posts, the water pumps. I need to go around and do a couple more of those, I think. Try and think of some more benches, more planters. I'm going to be thrilled when we see exactly how much room we've got in this very narrow street, and we can't build anything. Yeah, the clips. I did a clip of the church. When I finished the church on the outside, I did a clip of that and shared that. But generally, no, I haven't really used the clips. To be fair, I probably don't know what I'm doing most of the time, which is what I'm doing right now. I updated the description of the playlist as well. It very much highlights the confusion and accidental placement of everything that I do. Because nothing's planned, we're winging it from start to finish at all times. The only time I've actually done any planning is when we lie just some blocks out where we want to put things, or when I counted out the blocks of that church because I wanted to get it right, because I needed the room. Now this is going to be a problem because I can't get in. Did that work? Wow. Now I'm stuck. Let's go this side. Did we put window and door in the other one? We did, didn't we? Now what am I looking for? Let's just get rid of you. I'm not going to be using you again anytime soon. Was it that I'm looking for? Yes. Let's put a stair there and a stair there. Now I'm thinking we need a different colour. But we were going to put... okay. All these houses are the same colour. At least we know which ones are houses and which ones are not. But I do want this one to be a different colour, so I'm thinking... we give this one... I can't because it's stairs, so let's get rid of that. And brick. It's still different but very similar in tone. And if I can remember correctly, this is one of those houses, isn't it? Yeah. See what I mean? It's very similar in tone, but it is a different shade. Hi. Yeah, we'll be streaming for 2 hours tonight, I think. I did 3 hours yesterday. I was a little bit tired after that one, to be fair, because I didn't stop editing. Well, not editing, I was writing the description, because I did promise the descriptions would be better. I did promise that. What am I looking for now? Brick. Now I need a slab. Yeah, so it was quite, once I finished streaming, it was quite, late when I finished. Updating the pictures and all that stuff, all the thumbnails, writing the description. I did say I put more effort into him rather than 3 words. Okay, this is looking a bit weird on this corner. What's wrong? Which one's wrong? Okay, let's get this side done, because I wouldn't have done it. Now the problem is I am not happy now with that and that and that and that. So I'm wondering, do we change the downstairs of these? It's just a thought. Let's try it on this small one. Don't know, because it's fine here. I'm just not liking it there at the back. So I don't know if I just see what it looks like. Would it be better? Don't know, what do you think? Or do we change it to something else? What options do we have? Do we go with this one instead? That might be better. Just for these small ones, maybe have it this tone. Just, I'm not liking how it's blending in. I think that breaks it up, it gives a different colour. But it's still in keeping with everything. So I think we might be changing this. Well, I did say, yeah, you see all the mistakes, you see all the changes, all every confused decision that I make. Then we scrap it all and then do it again. I'm going to change these to like that. Yeah. We do have this, I think it's on some of the stores, we've got slight walls with it. But it is usually a combination of the stone and this. I mean, we could leave this one. But I don't know. But where there's a window, we'll just do that. Do we keep this? We'll keep that one side stone. No, we're not doing it to this one, are we? We'll leave that one. It's this one, isn't it? There isn't that much of a difference, but it is a slight colour change. What would the cobble look like? Well, we can have a go. See what it would look like. I think it's too grey. Generally this town itself is very warm toned. That's why I've only been using cobble on things like patios and some paths, not many, but I just think this has got a very, very bluey grey tone to it. Or maybe we just make this, do we make it a feature wall? Just for this side of the building, you know. Keep the rest as is. Let's go like that. So I'm really not sure because I think it needs something. Why? And we do have this in other parts of the town. I believe the bookshop's got this as well. Yeah, the bookshop, the music shop. What did we do? Yeah, these are not so close to the wall, so I'm doubting my colour choices now for this section. Just a little bit. Well, I suppose it's how we decorate them as well, on the back and on the front and things like that. So I think we're going to do this for now. I mean, I can always change it again but I think once we've got all the decorations on the outside, all the windows in, I think that will make the difference. But then it would also keep that light tone that I think is needed. Because they are so close to this edge of this water, it needs separation. Yeah. You still sure you want me? Are you still sure? I can't speak now. You still sure you want me to put all these walls in? I don't believe I just did that. Come back, you. I'll have you, please. Let's go like that. I'm not doing that building yet. I'll finish this one first. We've got to put some windows in. What was we doing here? Well, that apparently. But I could put a window there. And because it is on a corner, we can put windows here. And we can leave this one blank. Let's get these walls in. No. And nearly done. Now, do we like them being the brown? Or do we want them to be matching like so? I think we want them matching the outer part so it's all the same. Don't know, do we put a window here? Sure, but why not? Right, where's the glass? No, I haven't forgotten. I will go up there and I'll get that in a minute. Now. What I am going to do is I'm going to actually make this a little bit lower because it is taller. So I'm going to give that, I think that's appropriate height. We want a door. Ah, move to you too. Why don't we have, oh, because it's going to look at the roof, isn't it? But we did put a window at the top, yeah. Right, we're going to leave that one, I think. Or do we? Yeah, we have to. So I think what we could try and do, no, that is wrong. What we could try and do is put dormers, but I don't think it's going to work either way. So we're not having any windows on this one. Excuse me. Hi, welcome. Thank you for joining. Hi. Yep, definitely still got a voice. Barely. Yeah, it's slow going, but I'm just here to be creative and build. I mean, if I can do this, anybody can do this. That's my firm belief. And it is in creative, so it's a lot easier. You don't have to worry about creepers blowing you up. And you can just be creative and this is, to me, is practice. I mean, it might seem that it's a lot, but it's taken 60 hours in live streaming doing all this. And you've been with me every single part of the way of doing it as well, because I haven't really skipped anything. Apart from maybe a little bit of grass placing. But that, you've watched these videos now recorded of all of them. I've done something wrong with this one. Oh, I've already put them in, that's why. Now, where's that block? What do we get rid of for now? Let's get rid of the stone brick. I think this house is probably going to have the better view. It's got the view out that way, and then it's got the view of down the street. And it's also got the overlook of the church entrance. Done it again though. Put this wall in, did I? Just wondering if I could actually break this wall out and put a balcony. I think this might be deserving of a balcony, but that's something we can work on once everything's measured out, put in place. Maybe the planning officer lives in this house. He needs a view of the whole street. Okay, that's that one done. And we've got that one in. This is the doorway. And the next one okay, now this can get a decent floor as well. Let's just go up here now. Let's see, we want a mirror, we want a window there. We want a window there. And we definitely want windows facing this street. Now, let's put this in here. That's wrong. Let's get rid of that. Don't know when we made that mistake, but I'm presuming it was when we were making the roof or adding the roof. Right, let's get that in there. Okay, now it could actually technically have another floor and have a cellar or an attic. Cellar's the other end of the building. Yeah. Let's go out the window. Okay, see, that to me now has got different shades together. I think that definitely works out better colour wise. It's not as blended into this wall as much. And then once you've got the outside decorations in it, I think it will be perfectly good to go. So I'm going to put some glass in the windows upstairs. The thing is, this could have a little porthole window. We did put glass in there, okay. What else? Gonna have to go all the way around now to get in. Oh, did we put the porthole in? Yeah. And we want a window here, just like next door. I might not put a window here. And a door. Right, what's next? This one. Now, because these are not next to those, we could just continue with the stone and the brick and not actually bring that colour in. But maybe we could bring it in on this side and on this side. So that they're like feature walls. But that way they tie into the other houses on the street. Why does that seem wrong to me? You are not supposed to be like that. Okay. Yeah, these are pretty much joined together, aren't they? By the roof. I think that building over there will be a tailor's, and I might put a what they called a weaver next door to it that does tapestries, because then we can use a lot of the tapestry pictures to fill the walls up with that one. But then we can have the tailors next door, so there'd be a lot of cloth stuff going on in those two buildings. Or I did actually write a list. Let me see, what did I write down yesterday? I can't remember what I wrote down. Because I've got to think of the way we get to the docks and what we're going along those roads to the docks, as well as a lot more housing. We've also got the blacksmith to do. Yeah, we haven't got a blacksmith yet. But I think that's not the right place for a blacksmith. The blacksmith needs to be over there somewhere. Or over there near the towers. So if you've got any suggestions, let me know. Right, what are we up to in general? We got so close, and look how it's so narrow streets. I think we're going to put a little garden seating there. Right, that's these walls in, and now we're going to do, is it this? Yes, just on this wall. And then put window there. Doors in the middle, so we can't have a window there. You can't have a window there. Oh, I don't think I'm going to like this. Maybe we put a big window here on the end. Move the door here and we can have a window here. That might be the compromise we have to do. Which I believe I've already done that there, so I must have thought about it before I built when I built these frames last night. I must have been thinking, oh, there's a church wall there, there's a building next door, you can't. Probably subconsciously did that, to be fair. I wouldn't have planned for that. Because like I say, I don't plan nothing. None of these have got a plan. Other than at the initial, this is a wool square, and we put a sign saying house or shop. That's the only planning we did. But then I had to build a church because I knew I wouldn't be able to fit it in if I built all these first. Which we also need to have a priest living at the church. So if you've got any suggestions for that, please let me know. But it's the same with the bookshop. We need a bookshop owner, we need a music shop owner, we need the Cauldron Delights owner, we need somebody who's working at the Enchanted Blooms, we need a baker, we need people to populate. So any name suggestions for any of these store owners, and please let me know. It's really hard to come up with names sometimes, and then to also give them a story. We could technically, right in between here, put a chimney for both houses. I might try and do that. I think that would work reasonably well. I'm sure we could do that. Shouldn't be hard, just fill it in. That's all we need to do, is just fill it in. Right, we do need to put the thingies in this bit. I wasn't supposed to do that, was I? I believe we're having that other rock here on this front. So I'll do that in a minute. Let's fill this in here. We can put a chimney in here, of course we can. Let's put a fireplace in. What, not do that? Oh, okay. I'll just leave that so I know exactly what the plan is. Yeah. Let's go in here, see if I can do exactly the same thing. Don't see why not. Because we also need to fill this in. So they're going to have a shared fireplace. I really like that idea. Let's just fill this in so that we can maybe have a plant pot there. We'll do the same on the other side. I mean, to be fair, I don't even need to. I can just do that because it's right next to this. Right, let's get this. It's a subtle difference. It's just a tiny change to these tiny houses. But because these are two connected together, we can put that chimney in and we can have a fireplace each. They're just lucky they've got one. I don't like the idea of, however, a large window there. Well, that's wrong. Let's not do that. Right, let's put some glass in. Let the glass in the windows. Yeah, and we've also got a different floor for every one of these houses, so that we could make them a bit more unique. I'm just wondering if I can get this one to be at this level. Yep, sure. Oh, it needs a door. And a floor. It's another thing I need to check. Yes, yes. Yes. Okay, now because it's these, we want to do this, don't we? But just for that side. Yeah. And definitely putting windows in. Can't put a window on that side because of the planning office. So we can't do that, but like I said, we can put the floor a little bit lower. Let's put glass in. And don't know what we did on the other ones. I mean, we could. Sure. I mean, we could do that, to be fair. We've done it on that one. Do it on this one as well. Do it all on the small ones as well, so it matches. Do it on this one, yeah. Then we'll go over here. Did that go where I want it? Yes. So here are all the houses now with walls, roofs. I think it's not bad. It's definitely filled out the space. It's definitely made this corner very interesting. So if you're coming down from the church, you go into your houses. Don't think I like that now. Don't know. I'll see how I feel about this when we decorate them. Yeah, I think this is definitely probably the best house with the best view because it's right down the street. And we've got plenty plenty of decorating to do. We've got all the nooks and crannies and windows, flower boxes, the actual path of the road. Maybe you can decorate with some benches. We've got a little bit of a garden space there. We need to decorate up to the church. Got a couple of trees to put in. We've done quite a bit of work tonight, I have to say. We've finished the planning office. Might want to sort this out. This is slightly irritating me, so let's get the whatchamacallits out. It's only slightly irritating. It's not that bad. But I would like to be able to walk up. So I'm gonna get rid of that a little bit. I'm just gonna put some of this down, ready. I don't know if we need to take this down another level or keep it at this height. Not entirely sure yet. But we do have Freyburgh's planning office. We're going to need to put somebody in here. And I'm just wondering, can we do that now? What would you recommend we put in here? But we do need to make sure they stay in here. So I am going to do this. So let's get rid of this. Let's get our second citizen into the world. Give him a name. Now, do we use a cartographer? Are we looking for a cartographer for this? Is that what we need? Let's, first of all, we have to find the villager thing again. Excuse me, yawning. I'm really tired then, apparently. Right, so we know it's not on that one. Piglins, ogling, piglin. No, villager. Right, we're definitely going to need a sword because this could go horribly wrong as usual. So let's get myself a sword so that we can erase him. Is that what? Erasing him. We're not killing him. We're erasing him. What are you? You're a cleric. Bye. Oh God, you're a farmer. Sorry. What are you? You're a Fletcher. I knew you were a Fletcher. Oh wow, okay. Another cleric. Librarian? You're a librarian? You should be carrying a book. What on earth is this? Get up. You look nothing like a librarian. Yeah, but you were too... don't you dare run upstairs. Don't you... Come back. You're a leather worker. Did you see... seriously? Oh no, what are you? Cartographer. You're going to stay with your little monocle eyeglass. Now, you can stay. You're fine. Now, name tag. What are we naming our planning officer? And if someone says John Smith again, I am not going to be happy. I've worked with the John Smith. They're not as good as the ale. Sorry. So, come on. What name are we giving this lunatic? Who's working in the planning office? Really? Nothing? Oh, William Mapper? William Mapper? Um, oh, I don't know. That, no, that's not rolling off the tongue anytime soon. This is going to be, say, Riverwood and River, what was it? It's going to stick. It's called... What is it called? Oh no, it's gone. Why would you do that to me? It's gone. It's called what? Riverside. It's called Riverside. No, I'm not changing it. What are we naming this lunatic in the planner's office? I don't know. What are you thinking? Grab my phone and just think of something. I don't know. Henry. We've got to have a Henry somewhere, so why not stick him in the planning office? Now, Penn? Henry Penn? Are we really that bad at naming things? Well, the difference is what we could do. We could call it... We could go Henry, but Penn with two N's. Let's do that. Henry Penn. Or we could make it Italian and give him some... No, let's not do that. Henry Penn. Hi Henry, where did you go? Henry Penn, there he is. Hi Henry, you have lots of planning to do. You're supposed to go do it. Why are you messing on the stairs? No, I love that monocle, it's just fantastic. Can you see me properly? So welcome Henry Penn to the planning office. He's the one that deals with all the paperwork of where all these buildings go and where you're allowed to build. He's now taken over the whole planning of this map. Well, this city, this town. Let's just put this on here. Let's just get at least this bit done. Now what house, are we just going to go along all the houses tomorrow? Get them all furnished. I can't find what I'm looking for. It's a wall. Right. So that one has a chimney. We might want to consider putting a chimney on another one. Which... haven't got room there. I could probably put a chimney up this one. Because it's 3 wide. I could probably get away with that and have the windows on either side of the chimney. So here we are. All the walls, doors and windows have been put in. All the building work's been done. It's now time to decorate all these houses. And this general housing sector. And the steps up to the church. So tomorrow is primarily decoration day. We're just going to call it decoration day. It's people are going to be moving into the houses. They need to be furnished. We need to get some roadworks done. But I think we need to start putting more of the lampposts in. The water stations, maybe we can put a well. Could I fit a well in here? Might play around with making a well. So that they've got access to water. But that's another thing. Where's the nearest water station? It's there at the end of the street, really, isn't it? Well, just past the end of the street. Isn't there one over there? Oh, there's one here. So where the street is, they've got access to water, but I think they should have their own, really. So maybe we could put water access. Maybe instead of this being here, we'd make this the water access under the tree. So primarily the next live stream, which is tomorrow at 8 p.m. GMT, will be primarily furnishing the houses, interior, exterior decorations, and making this street worthy of all these homes. Oh, it's so good. I like the narrowness of this. Yep. Still think this house is the better view. But, yeah. We are coming very close to 2 hours. Let's go find somewhere. Do I go and visit Arthur? Shall I go visit Arthur? I think what we'll do is we will come in here, tell Arthur the news about... I put these chairs the wrong way around, we better fix that. That's not going to work. It's a good job of Terminator to that, wasn't it? Let's tell Arthur all about the new resident of Henry Penn. And then we can sit down. Hi Arthur. Chat with Arthur. Discuss the local news gossip. And I will be on at 8 p.m. GMT, 8 p.m. tomorrow night. And it will be primarily a... Well, this is just fantastic. Just... Hi. Yeah, we will be doing some heavily decorated rooms and buildings tomorrow, getting all these harnesses finished, the street view, tidy up all that section so it looks amazing. And I'm going to say good night, God bless, and bye for now.